What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome into the weekly offensive line film breakdown from Red, White, and Bills. 1 week to go. 1 week to go of the regular season, and we still got a chance to win this division. But we just played a division foe in the New England Patriots. We're going to dive into it as we always do, talk about good, bad, and things to work on and things that have been good. Because again, as I've said every week, although this unit is not perfect, they are a good offensive line, and people really need to actually pay attention. I know it's easy to just say it. I know it's easy to just say they're not good or they did this or they did that. But to the people that get paid to grade and to judge, I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go with their opinions real quick. Before we get into the normal dive in, let me just read you something from PFF, who grades all these players. Do you guys want to take a guess where the Buffalo Bills offensive line is ranked up until week 17? They didn't have it out for this week yet on the top 32. Does anyone want to take a guess where we were after the Chargers game? I'll tell you. 4. The Buffalo Bills going into this past game were ranked 4. We went up 2 spots, so we were 6th before the Chargers game. After the Chargers game, we went up 2 spots to 4 overall. Not just for pass blocking, not just for run blocking, overall, out of 32 teams. Last year, we were in the mid-20s. That's just that. But let me just read you something that PFF put out here. Battlehawk Superfan. What's up? Say what to your face? But all right, let me read this. The Buffalo Bills offensive line continues to dominate. The unit surrendered just 2 pressures and no sacks or quarterback hits on 23 pass plays against the Chargers in Week 16. The Bills finished Week 16 with the second highest pass blocking efficiency rating in the NFL. Okay, here's another good one. Left guard Connor McGovern, who is in his first year with the Buffalo Bills, is allowing on 3.8% of pass play, allowing pressure on 3.8% of pass plays, the best rate of his career. So, yeah. And they say Dawkins is the best player. Dawkins has earned a 69.4 run blocking grade this season, which would be his highest mark since 2020. Oh, what's up? How's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you in. But yeah, so that's just part of my point that I've been trying to tell you guys. It's not just me. And who's number 1? Let's see. The Philadelphia Eagles. And real quick, let's just go to the Philadelphia Eagles on PFF. I'm going to show you that even the best gives up pressure sometimes. This is 3 weeks ago against the Seattle Seahawks, who are not in the playoffs at this moment. 11 pressures. 11 total pressures. Now let's go to week 16. They only allowed 4. Week 17, only allowed 4. But they still give up pressure. No way in hell can a team go no pressures every single week. It's not even possible to do it once. So keep all that in mind when you see stuff like that. Now let's get into the grading quick so we can dive right into the film. So we surrendered 7 pressures out of 30 pass blocking snaps, which is 23% this past week versus New England. So which means 77% of the time, Josh had a clean pocket due to this offensive line. Now let's get into the grades and the pressures. Deion Dawkins, 65.1 overall, 83.6 pass blocking, 49.3 run blocking. He lost his 2 points for not getting an 80 overall PFF score. He had 1 hurry and 1 total pressure, which is the hurry. So 1 total pressure. So he lost 4 points. McGovern, He had a 54.2 offensive grade, 63.9 pass blocking, 51 run blocking. He was credited with that 1 sack, which he did bad on. So he lost 7 points. Then he had 2 pressures and a hit with a total of 10 points. So 2 total pressures there. Mitch Morse, he had a 62 grade, 72.9 pass blocking, 58.1 run blocking. He also lost 2 points. He had 2 hurries and 2 total pressures. Osiris Torrance, 61.1 overall, 41.2 pass blocking, 64.8 run blocking, 2 hurries, 2 total pressures. Lost 6 points. And the man of the hour, Spencer Brown, no pressures, no hurries, no hits allowed. So a complete blank slate for him. 68.5 overall, 80.6 pass blocking, 58.9 run blocking. So I want to ask you guys again, and I want people who disagree with me to put in the comments after the video, during the video, the people that disagree and think that they're not that good, please explain so we can have a healthy conversation. No disrespect to anybody. This is really just wanting other people's opinions. What do you see? What kind of grading system do you use to judge good or bad? And there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to hear people's opinions. That's what this is about. I'm not in a fist fight with anybody. But if I think one way and people think the other way, I just really want to know. So, all that being said, all that I read to you in the beginning, if you're coming in now and you didn't hear that part, just rewind after the video's over and you'll see what I'm talking about. We have to understand where we came from, how bad we used to be. For years, it was the worst part of our team. And now we're top 5. We might go back to 5 or 6 after this week, who knows? But we went up 2 spots from 6 to 4 this past versus the Chargers. So we're going to get into the film for about 20 or so minutes. We're not going to watch all of it. We're going to see where we go. They did struggle in the beginning of the game, but then they really adjusted and came through in the end. Bill Belichick has always had a great defense and always knows how to fool people, no matter how good they are, quarterback, offensive line, receivers. They always know what to do. So I'm happy with how much they adjusted. And also remember, Josh brings a lot of this stuff onto himself. And there's a couple plays, at least once, that I saw when they were struggling where he had a clean pocket and he didn't step up. First play of the game, play action. That was a sack. So McGovern got beat here. Just a bad hand placement. Good job going after the football, though, but, that was the second sack he allowed all season. Just got beat inside. Josh stood there, didn't sense the pressure, held the ball for a little bit, but McGovern lost the rep, and it is what it is. He had a bad snap. Can't be perfect. This was a clean pocket. Josh ran on his own. So people say he runs for his life. That was by design. Josh wanted to make up. You could tell, you know him by now. He did this purposely. He saw a lane open up, and he wanted to get back that sack yardage. Like, why not take that wide? He could have threw to Shakir there, but he wanted to do it himself. That's the kind of gamer he is. He wants to do everything and put the team on his back, and I admire him for that. And this was the play I was talking about. Perfect pocket, and he ends up staying back and throwing it off his back foot. Look at this. You step up here, you bookends, you already got these guys locked down. The interior is doing a great job. Step up in the pocket, and you hit Kincaid instead of throwing him by 10 yards. He could have stepped up here. Just one step, and then you're hitting that throw. Clean pocket. Sam Martin did incredible. Every punt was inside the 20. I know I don't do defense, but let's just give some love to All-Pro Ed Oliver. Been screaming it from the rooftops. Look at this one-handed dive and catch. I had to get him playing receiver. So we get the ball back. And we don't do anything with it, but good block by Brown. And this Patriots defense was ranked pretty high in run defense. Good job by Dawkins. Double team, get up to the second level, and then Brown pulling, getting the defensive end out of there. Nice little gain. Yep. And they're bringing a bunch of free rushers, which again, needs to have a little bit of understanding when it comes to that. If there's 5 guys and there's 6 or 7 guys coming in, you can't block all of them. It's just basic. See, they're showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're showing 5. Now let's see what they do. They bring 6. And they stunted on the edge over here. But the free rusher is the one that hit him. The free rusher wasn't assigned to anybody. Brown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And regardless, if Torrance and Brown handled the stunt, the free rusher would have been free. Again, horrible throw regardless. Had nothing to do with it, but it is what it is. You can't block free rushers all the time. Then Cook drops a pass on a screen. It wasn't Josh's fault. It wasn't the O-line's fault. It was a stupid play design too. So we did absolutely nothing there. Kick a field goal. We should have went for it, but whatever. At least we got something. And they turn it over again, probably very shortly. Daquan Jones played 28 snaps, which is like he played 28 snaps in the first couple weeks of the season, so he was basically ramped up, ready to go, which is awesome. Awesome to see. Happy to have him back. Nice block by Dawkins. Good run by Cook. I know we run that play constantly. I just love it. I love seeing the athletic tackles get into space and pull. Look at Brown, too. Nice job. Another nice run. Torrance and Brown on the right side. Great job. They've just been stellar next to each other. Look at this. Nice. Holes on holes. Davis in motion. Plenty of time. And see, like, another thing people need to understand, too, the offensive line doesn't have eyes in the back of their head. So if Josh is doing something in the backfield, the defensive line can see. The offensive line can't. So in this situation here, with an absolutely clean pocket, nothing there, Dawkins is blocking his guy, thinking Josh is over here, and then Josh runs right into Dawkins' guy. So then Dawkins has to try to do something. Like, that's not his fault. They don't have eyes in the back of their freaking head. So let's come on. Cook in motion. Underthrew. If he led him, that would have been a touchdown. Let's see what happens here. I think Torrance got beat here. Nope. A blitzer. So all I'm asking is when people say, and it's not single people, it's a multitude everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they say under pressure all night. Well, explain the pressure. Is it like this where the offensive line has blocked everyone and then there's a free blitzer coming? Is that what you're saying, or is it the offensive line sucks? That's what I need to know. So they're showing their 4 and their 5th one here. They got their other linebacker here. They got a safety down in the box. Delayed blitz. They got a double team and one-on-one. Double. And this is how we play. This is how we block. Double, one-on-one. And lo and behold, here's a wide open guy. And I know that's an incredibly tough throw to make, but if he just gets a little bit more air on that, that's a touchdown. And this was the one Torrance got beat out. And then Sherfield dropped it anyway because he sucks. But I didn't tell you guys that earlier in the year or anything. Yep, Torrance just got beat real bad. But remember, they're entitled to have bad plays too, just like the quarterback, just like running backs, everybody, wide receivers. That was one of Torrance's bad plays. And he did let up 2 hurries. And that was a hurry. So this was the second drive of the game. The rest of the game, he had 1. So he adjusted. Let's see what the Patriots do again. They got an end, wide 9, 2, 3. No, they have a linebacker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Linebacker, safety down in the box, and another safety. Or a corner. Showing different looks to try to confuse Josh and the O-line. They do a great job of that. We end up adjusting. Rasul Douglas, baby. Incredible. And got the ball at the 20, didn't score a touchdown. Got the ball at the 15, didn't score a touchdown. Can't be doing that. Shakir in motion. Cook ran around Brown when he was pulling, but he still got a bunch of yards. But did the same. The block worked, and Cook got the yardage. This one I for sure wanted to go for on the 4th down. You got to go for this because your defense is playing so good, and you pin them back deep if you don't get it. I liked when we ran with Diggs. That was pretty interesting. You could tell Diggs kind of let up there when he was running. He didn't want to take a big hit. But that was cool. That was a cool play. And then it's just like, why is that the option? Oh, this was the play we got the touchdown. Okay. It was the next one we didn't get that we were close, I think. Unless he was down here. I can't remember. Yeah, he was down. This is the one we didn't get. He was down. I still don't prefer to have my quarterback run up the middle unless it's a tush push. But I guess that was the play design they wanted. Oh, yeah, we did get it. Okay, touchdown. The snow plow. Can you imagine just being in that freaking pile? Damn. Awesome. Touchdown. It is Dolphins week, so I will be doing collabs with Dolphins creators. Miss Finn's for sure. The Finn's tailgate for sure. I will reach out to TD, see if he's available, and that will be fun. This is a forced fumble. Dolphins week is a busy week. And they did lose their next best pass rusher. They lost Phillips already and Chubb. So Van Ginkel is going to be their star that we're going to have to key in on. Can't expect to get four turnovers this week and win like that. This is when I wanted to go for it then, because we got 3 points here. Trips to the left. Dawkins pulls. Cook patient got a few yards. Let's see. Not really a good rep from Dion. That was good. I mean, the defensive end knew it was coming, so he kind of crashed down a little bit to try to stop the play. But then Dion lit him up good, and then Cook was patient, which has been one of his best improvements of the year is being patient. Dolphins stink. Well, I hope they do, because I don't want to lose this game. Tons of time in the pocket. Rolls out. First down. We moving. Feeling good at this point. This was a cool play. It had to be by design. Let's see. Yep. It was for sure. That was by design. Let's see if Josh maybe could have flipped it sooner. Nope. He tried to hold in there. That was great. And he got the first down. What a play that was. And it was by design, so I will give Joe Brady credit. That was an incredibly tricky play. Get your quarterback lit up, but hey. We're beyond that point now, I guess. We don't care if he gets hurt the last play of the game. And I get it. Like, I like this play, like I mentioned, pulling the tackles and running, but do we have to do it with Josh like 6 times in the same drive? Like, we could have just could have drawn up a nice pass play here. Let's see, Dion kind of whiffed. Yeah, he whiffed. It's that same guy that was smelling it coming. Trips to the left. Diggs is off the field. Oh, no, he's in the backfield. And that just gets blown the fuck up. Brady is obsessed with screens. They play had no chance, and he threw it immediately too. That's the sad part. They do play press man a lot. Plenty of time. Horrible read, bad throw, no catch. I want to check the Diggs there to the pylon where only he could catch it. But who am I? Also 4-0 since I found my black hat. Like the video, guys. Put the comments in the comment section. Let's talk. I do this because I love it, but I also want I'm really focused on the O-line even more than I normally am because I've seen so many opinions the other way. I just want to hear people's thoughts. What do you see that's different? And let's talk about it. It's not a shot at anybody. I just want to hear what you think. That's why we do this. Okay, do a couple more drives. This sucked because I was like, oh, we're going to get hot because it was a big pass, but Dawson got lit up and dropped it anyway. I think the throw was behind him, too. Yeah. You got to lead him, Josh. Come on. What the frig kind of throw is that? No pressure in your face. Nothing to worry about. And you throw it behind the receiver. So that is a drop, but it's not Knox's fault. You threw it behind him. And then he got lit up because of you. He had an off day. There's no question about it. He's still a top quarterback in this league, but you got to make plays like that. Wide open. Lead your receiver. Look, just lead him, and maybe he won't get cracked. And he might catch it, too. We still got the 15-yard penalty, but damn, you could have avoided all that. Good play by Kincaid here. He had a nice big catch as well. Good to see that. Be careful of these when Ramsey's on the field. He'll be ready. Just an overthrow. He was wanting to throw that from the jump as well. I don't know why Brady just completely takes Diggs out of this offense. Like that's what Josh wanted. But if you look at Diggs, and if you just watch it develop, or go left to right or right to left, back to right, eventually Diggs gets open, and then you would have threw it right then and there, like Josh normally would on the timing route. But Brady is obsessed with Cook, so we got to keep feeding Cook all the targets, all the rushes. It was just a dumb decision. Or if you're going to throw it, at least make it a good throw. It was just a bad throw, too. It could have been a good catch, but he had a perfect pocket and just chucks it up, and it's out of the reach of Cook. Free blitzer coming. He gets popped. Throws it too late into the dirt. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 linebackers. Let's see where it comes from. Linebacker just comes around. And a lot of people, media, thinks Josh hasn't been a part of us winning games. Yeah, he might not have been shooting up the stat board, but he's a very, very, very important part to all these wins. And he's going to even show it more this coming week on primetime against the Dolphins. People just love to try to discredit him, like Nick Wright. Oh, well, they barely beat the Chargers. They barely beat the Patriots. They're wins, man. I don't care if it's 3-2 or 2-0. If it's anyone else, oh, they barely won. They won't say that stuff. If the Chiefs barely beat someone, it's not, oh, they barely won, so let's discredit the game. And Russell's pick 6. What a thing of beauty. I was hoping he got tackled at the 1 so we could try to stat pad Josh, but all right. Well, let's see one more. And then I gotta get going. My wife's got to study for her nursing exam tomorrow. Come on, hurry up. But yes, please. I want all the opinions. I want the opposing opinion. I want if you agree. I just want to talk about it. That's all I that's all I want to do. I'm not against anybody. I'm not against different opinions. I just want to hear what your opinions are. That's really all I want. All right, last drive, and then we'll call it. Nice. Got the heavy package in. Split back. Nice drive by Kincaid. Dawson drops too much. Allen is inconsistent. Yeah, he has been the last couple of weeks. But again, with that Dawson drop, Josh threw it behind him when he was running full speed. So I don't kill him 100% for that. Could have run blitz called by Belichick. Would like us to disguise our run schemes a little bit more, but all the time in the world, just can't make a throw. Untouched, just what the hell is that? Ton of times, can't reach anybody. Great catch by Shakir, and even like I just think he might have been off because even that throw was wide open. And he just almost threw it in the dirt, like. And it's okay that he has an off day. Let's not blame O-line for having an off day for the quarterback. And even with an off day, he did enough for us to win the football game. He ran the ball extremely well. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, and they were key. Good job by Cook there. Good job by Dawkins and the big boys up front getting the push. We had a couple negative plays, but for the most part, we didn't give up much. Thought we did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage. Nice job, Gabe. It's always good to see him get his catch or two. Quarterback draw. Again, I'd prefer if we just keep him from running up the middle as much as possible, but it's getting drilled by D tackles and linebackers. This was a good play that was called back by Shakir holding. Diggs made a play out of nothing. And even if he didn't get called for holding, like, why is this play designed where there's 2 defenders and 1 guy blocking? Like, ugh. That's still a good block by Shakir, though. He blocked 2 good, and they called it. Kincaid in motion. Play action. Steps up and throws a pick. And this is another example of he's not reading the defense, and the safety's baiting him into the throw. He saw that Josh was was cocking back. They had Sherfield doubled, and Josh just looked at Kincaid. Oh shit, he's wide open. I can hit him in for a touchdown. And then the guy veers off his route and then picks it off. And guess who that was? 7th round Buffalo Bills draft pick, Alex Austin. And we're gonna wrap it up. Great blocking, tons of time, horrible decision, horrible throw. At least overthrow it. But, yep. So that'll do it today. 35 minutes, a little bit over the time. But if you're new, subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you agree with me, disagree, please comment. That's what these videos are for. I'd love to have conversation. It doesn't matter to me if people agree or disagree with me. I just want to have conversations. I love football. I call my same 3 friends all the time and talk the same things I'm trying to talk here. So I'm sure they'd like to hear someone else talk as well. I just want to hear different opinions. So share the video out. If you know someone who thinks the Buffalo Bills O-line is bad or good, let them know, hey, I'm breaking down film. Let's talk about it. If you just got in late, go back to the beginning. I put out some good information that I received that you might want to hear. And let's just hope that this coming week against the Miami Dolphins, that these guys continue to fight and continue to play well and give us a nice little victory, AFC Championship victory 4 years in a row, AFC East. That would be nice. But we're going against a very, very good foe. And although we have a good track record against them, anything can happen any given day, especially against a good team and against a bad team, but they're a good team. They're a great team. So this will be fun. This will be real fun. Keep an eye out I'll be on the Fence tailgate tomorrow night. We'll do weekly picks Thursday because there's no Thursday night football. And then I'll probably be with Miss Fins on Friday, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys for tuning in. Go Bills.